Hey everyone, it's Apache here and welcome back to another episode of SevTech Ages on the CreedCraft server. Thank you very much for joining me today and continuing to show your support for the series. If you do enjoy this video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. We've got a lot to do today. I've been working, as you can see, a little bit just to build up some resources and get us started really well on today's episode. So if we have a look at the advancements of where we got up to last time, we got the salt, we got all the clay, we got I managed to get the low grade charcoal as well, which is just putting a single piece of wood into here, and it allowed me to get 3 different blocks. Well, I did it 3 times and put one on each of these, under each one of these, and so now I have the cook fire, the grill and the kiln all working all the time. So these are I'm calling it semi-automated. It's the smallest amount of automation you can do where you don't have to light a fire, so you can just put things in and take things out. So where we're up to now on this is I want to get a fair few of these done today. I want to try and get leather done if we can. It's a long process, as I showed you in the last episode. I'm not going to go for the villages because I'm still not at a point where I'm really comfortable going too far outside of this little cave here. So yeah, we're going to try and work through some of these ones. Some of the easier ones, I would like to get the fishing strainer done as well today, and I've got some other stuff set up for that already. However, first of all, the very first thing we're going to need for any of this is a grindstone, and that is this recipe here, which is 6 stone, which is just cobblestone put through this thing, put through a kiln just like you would a normal furnace. And this recipe here, we'll grab the rock, will give me our first achievement of the day. So we now have a grindstone, so we place that down here. And let's see actually what we can do with this. So if I put grindstone in, there is a horse grindstone as well, which is really quite cool. I love that, and we will be using that in the future. That's the automated version of this. So this, if we go to here, we can see this is all of the recipes we can use for it. So this is sawdust. We can now get bone meal from bone blocks and bones. We can get bark, which turns into ground resin. We're going to need this ground resin later on. However, which is the first recipe I need? Yes, it is. I have some red flowers here and some yellow flowers. So if we place those in, we can turn this, and I'm afraid this is going to take a while to, as you can see, there's 1 and 2 and 3, so we're going to need to be here for a while grinding all this down by hand. But I think, how do we get these out? Is it shift click? Yes. I'm not too sure how to get it out of there. Haha, there we go. Again, just shift and right click. And so I want to do some of those. I want to do some of these yellow ones, and we'll just get enough to get some brown dyes, because that's what we're going to need for today. Is some of these brown dyes. We're going to need a load of other stuff as well. So there is enough of those just to do some, and we'll need the black lotus as well. Not a poisoned potato. Not more sticks. There we go. Put those on there as well. We'll get a few of these. There's enough for 1. I need a minimum of 2 to get 1 fluid bag, and that fluid bag will actually do us for everything we need. I think we might need 2, so let's get another one of these. There we go. So now that we've got these, we can put these together to create brown dye powder. Ah, excellent, that actually gives us 9. So that's plenty to be getting on with. We now have some ink sacs. And what else is it you need? Let's have a look. Fluid bladder, aha, twine. So grab some twine, and then plant twine, fluid bladder, and brown dye. And there we have a fluid bladder. So bladder and nothing. Let's grab one more of these. And bedrock. There's one more. And do we have enough for another one? Yes, we do. So I have 3 of them. It means we can do 3 different recipes at a time, which is good. Let's get that rock. There we go. And we need these for... Which one is it? Ah yes, it's for the leather. And this has actually opened up a lot of other stuff. Getting leads, getting a wigwam for building, or for a bed. That's our first bed. And then we have the totem stuff. That's like very short range beacon things. So you get better look, better haste, more speed, that kind of thing. And bed boys, what are you gonna do? Sleeping mat will allow you to sleep on the go. Excellent. Means we can get rid of the night time. Means we can actually play more as well. Make sure it's set to the correct mode. Oh, we have a monster around here somewhere. Put the spear in. Hello, Mr. Monster. Are you right way around the other side here? Yeah, there you are. Oh, you have another wolf head. Come on. You can come up here and I'll kill you nice and easily here. Come on, you can do it. Hello? I know you can see me. You're actually going to make me go out and attack you. Right. Right, come on, die. I want your armour. Any armour? Nope. I managed to get a wolf head before. It looks really quite cool. Yeah, I'll show you that now. So that is in here, wolf head. There we go. Strange. Not sure I like it on its own, but the armour does look cool. So we'll look out for more wolves we can kill and we can make up the armour from that. So I've got all of this stuff. I've kind of built up this room a little bit, changed it around just to make sure it's a bit easier for me to work with. Got more of these work stumps. And I've got a load of recipes on here as well. This is for the fishing stuff. Oh yeah, this one actually. This one isn't. This one is the Nature's Compass. Allows you to show where different biomes are, I think. Something like that. So let's grab this one. That'll give us another achievement. Dude, where's my biome? And that opens up dark gems, enter the Darklands, find and enter an abyssal craft dark biome. There is one of these fairly close to here, I think, over that way somewhere. So we'll head off over there. Maybe next episode actually, because that would be a good one to do with some of the other stuff we need to do, the finding villages. So we'll go off, we'll find some villages, and we will go to a Darklands biome next episode. I want to try and get through to the leather though. So we have the bladders, now we need to fill them up. So we'll head out. Just down here there is a water, a load of water. What is this? A wide river, I suppose. A very wide river. And so we can fill these up. And you can see that didn't actually fill up with another source, which is what I was talking about, I think, the last episode, where the water is not infinite, apart from in ocean biomes. So there's those. We're going to have to do that trip a fair few times to get all the stuff we need to do, because we've got a lot of leather. But if we can start off with a leather to try and get the achievement, that'll be something. Let's come back in. Let's see what we need. First of all, I think we need... Let's tidy up the inventory. Put these in there. And so we can put all of this stuff away. I do like these shelves. Nature's compass in here. Plant twine goes there. And the dyes. Dyes go there and there. Okay, so we're going to need some salt. And we're going to need the hides as well. And so we have a hide, some salt, and a fluid bladder. I think that's right. So let's see. If I go for leather, we have tanned leather here. Let's see, leather. So a tanned hide gets dried. So a tanned hide we make from dried hide, ground resin, and a fluid bladder. Dried hide we make from salted hide being dried, and this we make from the raw hide, salt, and fluid bladder. Excellent. So if we do that, this is going to be a painful process with with this. So let's grab another one. So we'll do 3. We'll get it started. 3 doesn't really give us enough leather to do much with, but it's better than nothing. So what we've got, we need the hide. And there we go. So now we'd have to go back down to the water and get a load more of this salted hide. And I will do that off camera, but we can set those up ready to dry. I think that takes only a couple of minutes. Let me go back down to the water. I will grab a load more, and I will get a load more of this salted hide curing. So I've now got 19 of this dried leather, and now we need to turn this into tanned leather, which we do with more of these fluid bladders, the dried hide, and ground resin. Now this ground resin is created by milling or grinding oak bark. So we need to put oak bark through this thing. So we need to grab our oak wood, and we get the oak bark by putting this in our crafting grid with the flint blade, and we get oak bark like this. Let's grab some of that. Actually no, I'm definitely going to need a lot of that, aren't I? I'm going to need 1 for each of them. We're only going to use 3 at the moment just to show you the process of doing it. So we place 1 in there. Ah yes, we need to grind all this stuff down. So we'll just grab 3 of these. Hopefully this won't take too long. Oh excellent, it does 2 each. Okay, so we only need 2 of them. So there we go. Grab those. So it is the fluid bladder, the ground resin, and the dried hide. And there we go, there's our first piece of tanned leather. And now we do the second piece. and the third, the dried hide and the ground resin, crafting rock, grab this piece, pick this up, and now this tanned hide, we put this back on here, I'm pretty sure. Go to leather, this is leather, yes, tanned hide, onto a drying rack becomes leather. So now finally we have our leather. So I might actually make up some more of this leather now and be right back. And yeah, we're going to try and turn all of this rawhide into dried hide and all of this dried hide into tanned hide and then put it all on here. So yeah, it's going to take a long time, so I will be back later on. Well, for you, it won't be long. So now we have a load of tanned hide. I've already got these three up here turned into leather, so I'm going to place all of these tanned hide up here as well. And I've added some more drying racks as well to speed up the process a little bit. So we get all of those working on there, and then I can finally take the leather. And we get the achievement, and all of that is working to be turned into leather now. It takes 8 minutes in real time to change all this from a tanned hide into leather, but we do finally have 3 pieces of leather. So has that opened up anything in the achievements? It's opened up saddles, horsepower from the leads, and ancient animals. Buffaloes provide valuable resources to hunters. Use a totemic ceremony to spawn them. Collect their hide and teeth. Consult with Totempedia for more information. So we're going to get into the totem mod as well with this. I'm quite looking forward to this. I've heard some good things about it. And I know the buffalo look hilarious as well, so that's going to be fun to do. I do think we're kind of almost getting to the end of the stuff that we can do today. I suppose we should finish off the strainers. It is raining out, unfortunately, so I don't really like working in the rain, but I don't really need to do much outside yet. First of all, we have a hopper here, so we can actually start working down this level here. We can create a hopper, and then we can get onto the second level of the hoppers as well. So if we grab hold of the rock here, we can grab the hopper, so that gives us another advancement. We actually got the third lot of hoppers here, a hopper that will move items and keep blocks above it hot as well, so that will actually end up replacing the fire here, which will be good. I don't know if you need fire underneath it, underneath the hopper, so we would actually have just move all of this up one, and we'd have hoppers dropping down into chests or something here. I'll probably actually end up moving the fire down one, turn these into chests, and so we'd have manual, and we'd have hoppers above as well, so we'd have chests here leading into these, which would then go into hoppers and move out into here. That's the plan for them anyway. So with this hopper, we can't really do much at the moment. It's just a basic hopper. I thought these had a small hitbox rather than a full hitbox. Maybe they do. Anyway, we can take that up because we're going to need this for the next recipe, I think, which is the Whopper Mark II. 4-slot hopper made of wood. And so this we need some of the oak bark we can get from stripping oak logs. We need a hopper 1 and we need a cobweb. Okay, so we've got no minecraft thing, not Minecraft, minecart. Mineshafts, that's the one, yes, mineshafts. We've got no mineshafts around here that I know of. And I don't really want to go underground. Is there an actual way of crafting these at all? Ah, wonderful. Yes, there is. I think I want to create 2 of these. So how much string do I have? 11. Well, that's just about perfect, isn't it? So we come over to, I don't want to use the crafting table yet, that's for later on in the game. So I am still using bees for now, I'm not using the stuff I can't use. So don't worry about that. I'm not trying to cheat in this. I think the only thing I've done so far which I wouldn't have done if I was starting out in a single player world is used this little hovel. But I haven't actually done anything with it, I've actually enclosed it in more rather than expanded it. So yeah, I don't consider this. All it's done is in the first night I would have dug down into the ground somewhere and created a little room just like this. That's the first thing I do in any Minecraft game, so not too worried about it. So here is the first cobweb, and if I put, I suppose, into here as well, I can put those like that. I am actually going to need another chest, aren't I? So I can put that string back and these sticks back. I can grab hold of those and a rock. And I grab hold of that rock, thank you. And make another chest. I'm actually going to need more wood as well. So place these on here. I've chopped down a load of wood, by the way. I created a load of trees outside and just cut them all down. Which is really annoying because they've turned into big oak trees. But you've seen me grinding out wood farms before, you've seen manual wood farms, you didn't really need to see that at all. But it means that I've got like, what, five or six stacks of oak wood, which will see me through for quite a while, especially if I turn a lot of them, say half of them, into wood planks as well. But I'll do that off camera. Just getting a bit of wood here so that I can carry on with a couple of little things, but that'll be more than fine. So one of those there and one of those in the middle. That turns into a chest, and then we do a hopper design with the chest in the center. And there we go. So now we need a work tool. The work tool is with the flake flint. Goes like that, and I can't remember the recipe for it now. Let's find out. So work tool, flaked work blade, that's one. So 2 sticks and the plant twine. So that one goes back there, get the sticks. 2 sticks, put those back. The plant twine, we've only got 1 left. Okay, I need to get a load more grass. And crafting rock, that gives me a work blade. Place that in here with some of these. Will give me some oak bark. I think I need 10 of these. Let's make 10 for now. So then I've got the hoppers, the oak bark and cobwebs. So now if I go back to hopper, go back to a whopper here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a Y with a hopper in the middle and a cobweb on top. So cobweb on top, oak bark in those positions, hopper in the centre, and there we go. We have supersize it. And that's actually got us to the Ace of Melter Base. All that she wants is another furnace. All that she wants is another furnace. Yeah, doesn't work. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, so strainers, that's what we're looking at. Strain, there we go. So a strainer base. So we need 2 sticks, Oh, okay, yes, no, that's fine. We just need 2 more chests. I want 2 of these. I want to make 1 of these fisherman strains and 1 of these dense strainers as well. So I need planks and sticks. That is right, isn't it? 4 planks, but I do need chests as well, so I'm not gonna have enough, so I do need to make some more planks. Suppose go there, and I need the rocks. Get those. So I need how many? If I put that one there, I need another 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if I put in the hopper in the center, sticks on the top. 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then I just need to put the logs in. So if I grab, what on earth does that sound? No idea. So I've put these into there and there, and then just cut up a little bit more of this to give me enough to be working with. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now crafting rock gives us a strainer base, 2 strainer bases, still nighttime. The night cycles in this pack seem to be very, very long. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the days are supposed to be short and the nights long, but it seems to be whenever I look out it's nighttime. And I do actually need to take all of this leather off the wall and hang up the tanned hide again for that to dry. So we'll get that done, and we've got 6 more left to do after that. Okay, so yeah, now we have some of the stuff I created before, or recipes for them anyway. Here we have a recipe for, oh, it gives you 2 of them. Okay, for a dense net. Place the dense net in between a load of sticks, and then craft that. And that gives us the actual achievement of this is getting strenuous. Each strainer has different loot table, so we've done that achievement. That hasn't actually increased anything else though. So that is one of them that I wanted. I didn't realise it would give me a second dense net, so maybe we'll have to make another strainer base. But then we have this one, which is a regular net surrounded by some sugarcane, and this gives us a fishing net, fisherman strainer, which does not break. So this will just sit in the water and occasionally give us fish, which is brilliant. Pretty much exactly what we want. This is a sustainable food source. It's our first sustainable food source of the game so far. So we have creepers in between us and water, which is not what I like to see. So, once again, I'm going to wait till morning, and then we can see what these are like. So I'll be back in a minute. So with the dawning of a new day, we can actually come down here to the big river, and I think just here is a fairly good direct spot where we can place these things. I don't know if they need to be placed anywhere particular. I'm going to place them kind of just here. I've got my, oh, I did have a work stump here, I moved it again. But just here is where I've been working to fill up the fluid bladders, and I found a good tip with fluid bladders actually. I messed up a little bit here, but because water isn't infinite, what I've been doing is coming down right underneath the water down to here, and then filling them up in this water down here, and it seems to actually work, to not mess up the surface of the water at all. I've filled up, what, 84 fluid bladders so far down here, something stupid like that anyway. So I'm going to place these here and hope that they work. So if I place... oh, right, okay. No, that doesn't work. I'll take that out. So I think these will need to be one further down. Ah, this must be classed as river biome. Interesting. So I'm going to place these like here and there. And I think they may work better just here. So they are just underneath the water. It's a fairly safe area. It is out of the way of pretty much everything. And I can come down. So this strainer requires bait. Ah, okay, so we need some form of bait in there. And if we come into this one doesn't need bait. And with the dense one, we can get shark teeth, ink sacs, sand, dirt and gravel. So we'll be able to get these straight away, and I will try and find out what bait we need for this. Anyway, I think that is where I want to leave it today. We've done the strainers, so we've actually got a sustainable source of resource gathering now. We've gathered up a load of wood, and we've got leather sorted. That's pretty good for this stage, I think. I've got a load of resources now. We're getting to the end of the bits where we can just stay around here. We actually need to start venturing out now. So we have enough for leather. So what I'm actually going to do just before we finish is create our first suit of armour. So I've got helmet, boots, leggings, and the chest piece. So there's chest, leggings, boots and helm. This one. And there we go. So, thank you very much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe on the video and to the channel, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting me by subscribing to the channel and liking and commenting on the videos. Thanks. See you next time.